Did you know that Victorians had a room for almost everything? You may have heard of the expression, a place for everything and everything in its place. This expression originates from the Victorian era because this was the philosophy by which Victorians lived their lives. Homes were designed with separate rooms based on the function of the room, the gender, age, or class of the people using it, even the time of day or year. These floor plans depict what one particular home looked like in the Victorian era. Can you imagine having two kitchens? It seems frivolous, but in the 19th century, a summer and winter kitchen were actually quite necessary. In the winter, the heat from cooking helped to heat the house, as electric heating was not yet available. But in the summer, it was impossible to keep the house cool, so an outdoor or open-ended summer kitchen would be used. The nursery was a room dedicated to babies and very young children. If the mother was the primary caretaker, the nursery might be joined to the master bedroom, like here at Bishop House. Otherwise, the nursery was located near the nanny's quarters. Sometimes there was a separate daytime nursery for playing or tutoring with nanny and a night nursery for sleeping. Now for the bathroom. Early toilets were the cause of much embarrassment by Victorians. Having such an unsanitary necessity inside the house, which had previously been located outdoors, Victorians took great care to hide it away as best they could, so they gave it its own room. It was called a water closet. Victorians didn't have what we now know as a living room. There were different rooms for different types of living. The morning room was just what it sounded like, a room to spend time in the morning. It was simply positioned within the house to catch the morning light. The parlor was the reception room, used to socialize with guests. This room would contain all the best furniture and the most impressive decor to impress visitors. Have you ever heard of a drawing room? The term doesn't originate from drawing with a pencil and paper. It comes from the word withdraw. If a Victorian household was having guests for dinner, the women would withdraw from the dining room to this room after eating. In the drawing room, the women would socialize separately and allow the men to continue to sit, drink, and talk at the dining room table. Men would eventually retire as well to the smoking room, billiard room, or library. These rooms were traditionally for men only, and women would not set foot inside of them. The purpose of the smoking room was to designate an area within the home where tobacco smoke would be somewhat contained so as not to spread to the rest of the house. In special smoking jackets and caps to protect their clothes and hair, men would smoke pipes and cigars. A place for everything and everything in its place. Thanks for watching!